Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Design quarterback run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Breaks loose at the 40. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Sun Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And he'll be brought down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion makes it second down. Trying to find room. It's Jordan. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Missouri, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Carpenter. The pocket breaking down. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. QB keeper all the way. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And the Sun Devils come up to the line in the hurry-up. Look out, room to run here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Finding space at the 20. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Press coverage now from these DBs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Sun Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the opportunity to tie this game spoiled by that penalty flag. Let's see if they can execute better this time. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. And the defense brings him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that completion. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the ground, it's Knight. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Receiver in motion now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Breaks an open space. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, ASU. Way too much speed in that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
To the air, it's Carpenter. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Sun Devils are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Press coverage now from the secondary. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on the design run. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
The Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. On first down, it's play action. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking to pass, it's Carpenter. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Mizzou. Still no answer for this offense.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's running out of time here. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Royer.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
He shreds the tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Carpenter. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Royer. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils moving quickly down the field here.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Design quarterback run. Powers through. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield with the left. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Now the 40, the 30, at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Makes a quick grab. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple of things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Leaning on the run game here late. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Past the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, ASU. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. And here's the handoff. gain moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They go with a direct snap. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jordan.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He finds some space. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. 1st down here for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.